So, I'm sure you are aware, I want to bring this up. Word has been getting around that today, it being White Day, Update Day, we are getting the first edition of Hardcore mode. So, if we go to Rust Alistair. Here we go, I've got to remember his name. Yes, McFarlane. He fairly recently pointed out that we will be getting... it's right there, but I don't have Twitter because I'm not crazy. There we go. If I can just quickly grab the link. There we go. Haha, got you. Who is looking forward to... You can still see it. Who is looking forward to Hardcore Game Mode? Releasing this Thursday. We plan to continue building up the game mode after release. This is just the foundation. So, the first edition, the first rendition, the first draft of Hardcore Mode is coming through. It will be coming out today, and I reckon we could potentially see a whole bunch of curious people jumping in. What am I talking about? So, if we look at the Rust player counts, let me just be straightforward with you. Usually, the time where we get the peak players of every month usually happens for White Day and White Day weekend. So that's now. So today and until this weekend, that is when we're most likely going to be seeing the peak players of this whole month, that being September. It's September. Yay! What happened before was we had the recall update that came out during the beginning of June this year, 2022. And a lot of people were screaming, shouting. They thought it was going to be at the end of Rust. A lot of people were very curious about how much was going to change in Rust. That is why we had a peak amount of 165,000 right here. But that only happened during the beginning of that month. And then after that, people kind of disappeared. And yeah, there was a bit of a difference here in the next month. But what I'm expecting today is a lot of people have been looking forward to Hardcore Mode. Hardcore Mode, if you don't understand, is basically removing all of the UI, all the helpful things in Rust. No maps, no friend clan things in game. Nope. You're supposed to be a solo and you're supposed to be playing it all by yourself. And it's going to be hard to be able to communicate in your group where you are, where you're going. You've got to quite literally remember all the key parts of the landscape for where you are. And people are really looking forward to that because it's like proper survival, proper in their heads, proper Rust. So, of course, this means actual clans want to play this game, this version instead, because if it's too easy to play the regular game, loads of people want to jump in and play it as clans in the hardcore mode. And because of that, there might be a bit of a shift in some skins. What do I mean? Well, in a clan, you're going to need to kind of easily be able to distinguish who's in your clan, who isn't. So we might see the likes of some certain very colourful skin sets potentially jumping up in price. For example, we have the Copper Collection right here. There is no other skin that has the same colour pattern as this. I mean, there is the Policeman's Hoodie, but yeah. So there's no other colour of skin like this. And I could imagine quite a lot of clans would be roaming around trying to make sure they have matching colour, matching armour pieces and whatnot, so they can distinguish who's who at a distance, up close, at night. You get what I mean. So, could we see the likes of the Copper Collection potentially going up in price? But what else? What else might jump up? Maybe Skullkiller's going to get even more investment into it. Maybe Brony. Do you remember Brony? Brony came out 2-3 years ago. Yeah. So Brony Collection. This didn't actually have any armour, but you could just probably mix and match that with the likes of Rainbow Pony. So yeah, it came out 4 years ago. Damn, I'm old. Lovestruck. Lovestruck's a good one. Bright Pink. So we've got tier 3. We've got the clothing. We don't have tier 2 yet. We might get that next Valentine's. Yeah, But, Bright Pink, that'll definitely stand out. You'll be able to distinguish with all of your other pink... your pink clan. So, yeah, bright, noticeable colours might become in demand. So we'll see what happens from here on now. But are you looking forward to it, chat? I understand that a lot of people have been complaining about, Rust isn't the same as what it used to be. Just the usual. Everybody's having a bit of a moan and whatnot. Like, fairly recently, everybody moaned over the fact that, you can't store things in fireplaces and barbecues anymore. And then very, very, very recently, as someone mentioned here, it seems to be gone, they've now updated storages to have even more storage. So small box now has 18 and large box has 48. Am I correct? Oh, if I go top would be a good one. Top in the past week, maybe I'll find it. Increased storage capacity. Yes, people keep tracking everything that gets mentioned in the commits for Rust. So yeah, that's something people are going to be looking forward to. So much like what Alistair said in his tweet, it's only the first week of the first month of hardcore mode. They are going to slowly keep updating it, try and make sure that everybody enjoys it. But there's one thing that people are still complaining about, and that is they're not bringing back blueprints. No. They're keeping the tech tree. And loads of people are like, you're so close. We could have had everything. We could have been happy. Why, Face Punch? Why? So yeah, stupid things like that. They always moan. Reddit, it's Reddit. Reddit always moans. So, that's just something for you to keep an eye out for, be aware of. I mean, right now I'm just sitting here waiting for the Rust rotation. But in the future, do you reckon we'll see some extra numbers? Do you reckon we'll see the peak player count jump back up again? Will this cause a resurgence? So many more people jumping back playing Rust because now they have this extra special game mode? Probably. We didn't see a summer hype for Rust. In fact, we had the market dip due to Antwerp 2022. We came out of it. Prices haven't exactly been like crazy. We're kind of like, we went down, we went back up, but we're not going up. We're stagnating, we're going flat, we're at normality. So that's the current situation we are at right now. So it wouldn't hurt to potentially see some more things coming out that could, get people interested to buy out some older skins. So hardcore mode, are you going to be an influence on some certain skins? Like maybe this bombshell garage door, maybe there's going to be an uptick in door camping. So you're going to need to have something that lets you see outside before you quickly go outside, because someone might be just hiding right below you or just the side, and you just quickly have a quick peek, look round. Aha! I see you. I'm not going outside. I'm staying inside. So yeah, there might be a change. Maybe more people want to have glow-in-the-dark doors. Maybe people want to have, I don't know, what could we say? Maybe there's going to be more usage with electricals and whatnot, because people are probably going to want to have a farm indoors rather than outdoors, because it's scary out there. You never know. Someone might randomly jump out and attack me. So yeah, that is the current situation. What do you reckon? Are you looking forward to it, or do you feel like you're going to moan about it? Usual way. Right then. So to just quickly double down on that point that I said earlier, we have this extra tweet right here, copy and paste from a prior comment of mine, RE the tech tree. Currently, no plans to disable it since we'll be forcing blueprint wipes monthly in hardcore, but we're not ruling out the possibility. We also may explore a tech tree tax, 1.25 or 2 times more expensive than the research table. So yeah. You might not like the very first instance of the hardcore mode, but in good time, as they keep updating it, maybe every week, maybe every month, eventually we'll get to a point where the hardcore mode is perfection, and loads of people will be very happy to play it all the time. So, yep, just wanted to quickly show this as well. So, thank you for pointing that out, and yeah,